Here's the deal. I did not watch the halftime show. Did not watch the halftime show, but I understand from what I'm hearing on social media that there's a lot of hoopla going on about Usher and Alicia Keys' performance. Folks, it is only a performance that the powers that be knew would get the world, or I would say the nobody's weak-minded, but it's like the powers that be, they know it's gonna stir and be a cause of controversy. Hey, yo, go out there and see if you can recreate what happened. Make it spicy, make it saucy. Let's get everybody's name trending and turning. Folks, it's all entertainment. It's all entertainment. Makes good for it makes for good talk, good buzz, good hoopla down at the Mercantile. That's what I call it. It's all for entertainment. Well, Alicia Keys, a married woman, blah blah. Have you guys ever heard how Alicia Keys talks about her, and this is in her words, her swizzy? Yeah. That's why I said, it's just all for entertainment. Usher knows that. Swiss Beast knows that. It would be similar to my wife and I. We're taking dance lessons, and my wife can dance. I can't dance. Well, I'm not gonna say I can't, because I'm turning into quite a fine dancer. I enjoy music. I enjoy so literally I can just sit there. Okay, I got this. Get the beat, A, B, C, and D. It's not that I couldn't dance. It's just that I'm not a natural dancer. I had to learn rhythm when it comes to piano. But once I get it, I get it. So when somebody comes and wants to dance with her, I'm like, go ahead, dance with her, because I know that my wife has got eyes only specifically for me. And here's the thing, women don't think that way. Women don't literally, and I know people are gonna be like, well, you're not a woman, so how are you gonna tell us how women operate? Women don't think that way. As far as being lustful and ooh, he's gyrate, they don't. They're more emotion based. They understand that it's for a show, blah blah this, blah blah that. And women put on a show. Her and Usher put on a show. And I'm quite sure all of the real men out there be like, yo, it's just for, because we understand, they did it for entertainment. It's not going to go anywhere past that, especially if you've heard how Alicia Keys talks about her swizzy, her husband, their children. She loved that man. I was like, wow, I wish. Well, I can't even say I wish now. As I'm sitting there playing the piano, my wife is beside me, sitting at the keys, learning. I can't even say I even wish now. Wish has been granted. What did I come back here for? The wish has been granted, but it's all for entertainment. It made for a good buzz. I number one, I forgot something here. Just see, I'm having old folks problems. I, for number one, understand the entertainment world. And I'm like, it's all for entertainment. It all makes for a good buzz, and that's what it did. Got social media buzzing. It's kind of like when people talked about Usher's, his last CD, which I'm not gonna say it, and I'm not gonna say what it was because I haven't heard of it. But they weren't talking highly of his CD. And it's like I told people, I said, Usher is just my glasses. Old folks stuff. I said, Usher is just a singer. He's just a singer. you know, and it is what he does well. He's a performer, and there are different levels to this craftsmanship or this thing called musicianship. He's not any less of a musician, but we all have our lanes. We all have our lanes. It's kind of like I set my wife down and I started playing her a song and we started talking. She said, "Oh, so you're a songwriter now too?" I said, "Well, I never said I was a pianist." You know, my lane is that I love to write music. I can come out with a melody in my head and start building a chord structure, put lyrics to it. That's what I do. And then I can sit down at a piano or pick up a guitar and I can dictate, okay, this is how this should be played. This is the feeling I want to admit. That is a different level of my musicianship. Am I a singer like Usher Raymond? No, I'm not a singer. You know, can I carry notes? Of course I can carry notes. I sit at a keyboard. You know, can I tell when a singer's off note? Of course I can. I'm making their music. Once you start getting into the levels of musicianship, you understand that the writers get paid 50%. So you guys got to understand it's all made for you know, for good stuff to talk about for a day. Good stuff to talk about. You know, and number one, I didn't watch the performance. You know, number one, because I'm not really into football like that. I understand the game. I can sit there, call out plays, understand it. I just can't get glued to a screen. When the performance came on, Usher performance came on. Did you watch the halftime show? Couldn't care less about it. Couldn't care less. They did have some respectable artists, Usher being one of them. Her, who I highly respect as a singer, songwriter, and a person that plays music. Highly respect her. Alicia Keys, I'm quite sure everything was grandiose. But it's just not. After Whitney Houston, and I know I'm living in times past, after their performance, Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson, everything else is a dim light compared to what they did. So I'm like, I can watch the Whitney Houston performance over and over again. I said she had white men. She was bringing the crowd to tears. You know, Michael Jackson, to this date, I told my wife, I said, he is to this date the biggest artist. When she Googled it, and guess what? His name came up number one. Till this day, in his death, the biggest performance, the biggest artist, the biggest star that this world has seen or hailed. But anyway, that's my thoughts on the Super Bowl performance. Leave your thoughts in the comments section. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Peace, and happy Monday.